Hi everybody and welcome back. This is today I'm going to talk about the kitchen, and this is like a kitchen dining room, and the dining room's on this side, the kitchen on this side, and I tackled the kitchen. Now this video is not for the faint-hearted, I'll tell you now, because these videos are all about what gobsmacks me, and what I find when I start cleaning and what I keep just in case. But this was a whole other level, the kitchen. So I started in a corner where all the spices are and the toaster was. And I discovered that, in actual fact, there was more wildlife in my kitchen than there would be outside in my garden. There was a whole ecosystem thriving in there. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed about this. This is just, I mean, who would tell this? It was so bad I had to throw the toaster out. Now, I know somebody might say, oh, you should have taken it to the skip. Well, for those of you that might think that, no, straight in the bin. And you might still be saying, oh, well, she could have kept it till after. No, absolutely no. Just be very grateful you never had a piece of toast in my house. When I took the spice rack out, there was a spider underneath it, about to give birth any day. And any moment, never mind any day. Could you imagine if I'd come down and all our babies had been under the spice rack? Although I probably wouldn't have noticed them anyway. Anyway, the spice rack got washed and I decided to order a new one because I had lots of bottles of spices and herbs that were just sitting on the ledge, and I thought, right, let's get them up and out the way. So I went on Amazon and found one, and I should have known when it said easy to assemble. Well, maybe not for a woman in isolation on her own and not made or designed like an octopus. That was a carry-on. You know that way when you take it out of the box and there's no words on the instructions, it's just all pictures. Well, anyway, I tell you this, cleaning this kitchen's cost me a friggin' fortune. I had to buy a new spice rack and a new toaster. And then I went and I bought a vegetable rack as well. And I don't know how women out there, women that are that had cleaners, how are you coping on your own cleaning? I mean, it's just like, I just don't know how you do it. I must take my hat off to you. And the other thing I was thinking was, a wee message to Elon Musk. You know why you're busy sending those satellites up? You couldn't just take a wee bit of time out and design some kind of robot that would do the cleaning for us. So then, what next? Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Tell me this, who designs kitchen cupboards? If you know who it is, would you kindly give me his name? I have never ever lived in a house where there hasn't been that cupboard that goes right into a corner where you can't put anything in because you can't get it out again. The other thing I've been doing, I'm really, really grateful I've been doing all these online classes, you know, because the positions I've had to get in doing this cleaning, I've had to climb ladders, I've been on my hands and knees, on the floor. Very glad I do yoga because the downward dog has come in very handy. But the cupboard, I had to get in the cupboard. I had half my body in the cupboard. And then I had to go get a cane from the garden to poke the cloth in because I couldn't get any further in. What is the point of these cupboards? And I know most houses have them. So anyway, to follow on a wee bit with the things that I found that absolutely gobsmacked me. Let's start with right. Now, I cleaned out, I would say 80% of my cupboards. Okay, and 3 of them are food cupboards, and I did the spice rack, okay? And so, the number of jars out of date, so I have jars like this, you know these jars. So that's ground turmeric, empty. Ground paprika, empty. Let's see. Then there's all the ones that I had to throw out. I had to throw out all the herbs because that was May 2008. That was September 2006. That was July 2005. Only 15 years old. The 12th of January 2006. August 2006, and this one I can't find the sell-by date, so I'm assuming this went in my cupboard before it was legislated you had to put sell-by dates on. But this was my favourite. Peri peri chicken. Okay? And it says, shake before use. Now, I'll tell you now, the contents of that jar are not moving. They are not shifting. So, then there's all the packets, aren't there? The packets of herbs that have wee bits in them. So we had 1 bouquet garni, 1 organic basil. They're all out of date as well, by the way, October 2006. Mulled wine, and it goes on. Empty boxes, pickling spice, organic turmeric, organic mixed spice, thyme. These are all in my bin. My cupboards are empty. My bin and recycling bin are absolutely full. And these are still to go in. Organic ground coriander, black mustard seed, bay leaves, oregano, and miso brown rice paste. So that was just the herbs. Then, when I did the other cupboards, there were mason jars of porridge oats, quinoa, and powdered almond. Now, the only reason I knew it was powdered almond because it had a label on it, you know, because otherwise it didn't taste or smell like it had ever seen an almond in its life. But then, this is the cruel realisation around cleaning. So it's great, you think, yeah, get rid of those. And then you realise you have to empty them and then you have to wash them. So I had 6 mason jars I had to wash. And then when I got all the other things out the cupboard, I thought I'd just chuck those in the bin. I thought I can't. They all have to be recycled. So I had to then put all these sauces and jams down at the sink. And I'll tell you now, Levi's sauces, curry sauce, and what is called burger bun cream or something, and vinegar, and I had to open a tin of pineapple as well, and the pineapple went down, but it wasn't the pleasant of smells. Oh, what is it? Levi's, I'm sure somebody will know what it is. So then, in another cupboard, what do I find? 1 bag of dog biscuits, 2 bags of dog biscuits, 3 bags of dog biscuits, 4 bags of dog biscuits. I don't have a dog. I used to have a dog, and that was about 3 years ago. So I don't know if I thought I was going to witness a resurrection and he was going to come back and get them. But anyway, then the next thing is, here we go. Oh, I might just ask you, does anybody have any idea what that might be? Or that? Or that? Who knows? But I'll just keep them just in case. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We've got a little bag of herbs. No idea what they are. We've got a jar of herbs. No idea what they are. We've got another jar of herbs. No idea what they are. And another jar. So there we go. And what else? Yes, I found cucumber spears with dill. Well, as you can see, there are no cucumber spears, but there's lots of dill. So, what else did I discover? Let me see. I think that's about it, really. Yeah, that's about it. But it has not been a labour of love. And it has not... I actually walked down this morning and thought, have I walked into somebody else's kitchen? I thought maybe in the night or something I'd entered another dimension, because this kitchen, I'm going to do before and after photographs, this kitchen looks nothing like what it was before I started. So anyway, I'm going to have to do the dining room area, and I'm definitely going to leave it. And I have to say, that will be the final in this series. Now, I hope that I have been of some benefit. I know I've inspired some women. I know I have a friend who said, I'm really sorry I don't watch your videos because I just feel guilty I'm not cleaning my house. Now, that's not the point of this, is it? This is about the point of decluttering, cleaning up and feeling good. And I know I have inspired quite a few people. I'd also like to say that indeed, on the last occasion when I read some of the messages I'd gotten from people, I got asked if I'd made them up. No, I did not. Just as I don't make this up. Who on earth would put themselves on camera, on Facebook, and own up to this if it weren't real? Although I almost didn't tell you about the toaster. And I didn't give you the details because, to be honest, nobody would want them. They are the stuff of nightmares. So, onwards and upwards, and I will see you perhaps next week.